Hey, everybody. Welcome to the live. I'm gonna see if I can tag some people. Let me see. Hey, everyone. I am Tiffany, and I'm gonna talk about some ways to protect yourself from negativity, negative energy, negative situations. You can't avoid it, but you can protect yourself from it, so that it doesn't affect you so well. Put it that way. So let's see who gets in here. Hello. I'm on my phone trying to get people in. Okay. Let me see if I can share this into the groups. Okay. Hey, everyone. Hey. I wanted to go in the group, but it won't let me. Okay, so while we're waiting for people to come in, I will just go ahead and start talking so that we can hopefully get some people in here. Okay, and if you guys come in from a group, if you can come to the page and come in, that way I can see you. Thank you. However, I am Tiffany, and I want to talk about some ways to protect yourself from negativity. Okay, negative, it's inevitable. Negativity is going to come. Okay, just like you can't measure good without the bad, you can't have positive without negative. It's going to happen, but you can protect yourself. You can try to not let it hit you so hard. You know what I'm saying? First of all, it's mindset. It's mindset. Um, Mindfulness meditation. It's a very good. It helps you with depression. Depression can be caused by negativity, negative things that's happened in the past that keeps bringing you down. But we call also generational curses, things like that. So, uh, as far as combating things like that, first thing you want to do is figure out where the negativity is coming from. If it's generational curses, figure out where it's coming from. Figure out where trauma is coming from. It could be past trauma that happened when you were a child that you may have blanked out. However, it still could be affecting you. So, mindset, forgiving yourself, forgiving others. Hey, Monique. Hey. So yeah, forgiving yourself, forgiving others. You want to join me, Monique? While we're waiting for Hannah, talking about negative. How to? Whoa, I just got lost for a second. How to combat negativity? Trying to combat negativity. But yeah, like I said, mindset. That's key. That's number one. Mindset. Forgiving yourself, forgiving others, doing the work, healing from past trauma. That's that okay, that's like number one with negativity. Okay, if you dwell on negative things, negativity keeps coming to you. So the best thing to do is try to heal from it. You've got to heal from it, heal from past trauma, heal from past things that's happened to you negative. Know that it's not your fault. Um, Understand that. So forgiving yourself, forgiving others, healing past trauma, that helps with combating negativity. It's one thing, okay? Also, we know the sage. However, with sage, people tend to think this is just going to run negativity away. It really doesn't. It doesn't run negativity away. Self-reflection, exactly, sis. Exactly. So it really doesn't run negativity away. It's really your intention. Because you can sage all day long. You can sage all day long and bad things still happening. So what's your intention? Is your intention to change things for you? To change from the negative to the positive? If it is, you open up all your windows. You go clockwise around your house. I do the 23rd Psalms or whatever comes to my heart because there's no rules in my spirituality. So, but yeah, I do clockwise with all my windows open and I do my prayer, my intent. I make sure nothing negative can come around. I speak it out. Sometimes I don't even use sage. I just speak it out. So, it's really your intent, first of all. You've got to think about that. So if you change your mindset, just speak it out. If you're always a negative Nelly, then guess what? Every time you speak, you're going to get negative things coming to you. You're going to manifest negativity because you're not getting rid of, you're dwelling on negativity. Put it that way. Palo Santos. It's another thing. Just a tool that I use. I'm not saying it actually gets rid of negativity, but it helps me in how I get rid of negativity. This, after I sage, I will light this and I'll go around the home as well. I usually have my windows and things closed when I do the Palo Santos. I also just light this and just do this around my body because it makes me feel more positive. Makes me feel more positive. Could be a mind over matter thing, but it's my intent. And my intent is to feel more positive. So when I do it, I feel more positive. So that makes sense. Hey, Miss Sonia. Hey. So those are three things that you can do. Frankincense and myrrh is another thing. You get the charcoal disc and burn the frankincense and myrrh on that. It's another tool to help you combat negativity. Once again, it's your mindset. So what you're putting into it is what you're going to get out. If you burn this frankincense and myrrh and you say it's not going to work and nothing ever works for you, guess what? That's exactly what's going to happen. So number one, in combating negativity, changing your mindset. Changing your mindset. That's one. That's number one. Okay. Understand things are going to come to you that's not pleasant, but if you dwell in that, that's what you're going to keep manifesting over and over and over and over again. So when bad things happen, think about happy times. That helps you combat negativity as well. If you're, I'm one of those visual type people. I'm one of those touchy feely, hands-on. So that's why I do the sage, the Palo Santos. I also, look, I got a whole big bag full of stuff that I use. I go through my home. I clear out old energy, old stagnant energy, clothes I'm not wearing anymore. It may be pillows I don't use anymore. Whatever that doesn't serve me any longer, I'm not using it any longer, get rid of it. To open up for new positive things. When I clear out the house, I go through, sweep, mop. I do ammonia, and I like the lemon scented ammonia. But I do the ammonia, and I do Florida water. I do Florida water as well. And I put that in my mop water. I clean my windows with it, with ammonia and Florida water. Not with the mop water, of course, but with ammonia and Florida water. Hey, Charlotte, think about what Windex has ammonia in it. You know, anything shiny, I clean that. I clean that. My intent is to get rid of stagnant energy. There may be people that have touched those things. Metal, is a conductor. It holds on to energy. Think about that. Just like, electricity, you don't want to hold on to metal if it's lightning because you're going to get struck by lightning. So if it's going to hold on to that energy, why wouldn't you cleanse it off? So that's what I do. I cleanse it off. After I do the cleansing of my home, sweeping, mopping, windows, things like that, and this is just me, I get black salt. Now, you see the black salt, remember that you put it down, because don't be like me. I put it down and I went to open a window and saw all these little black pebbles, and I was having a fit because I don't do mice. I'm sorry. And then the son was like, Mom, that's the black rice. Oh yeah, that's right. So remember, the black rice may look like mouse droppings. So keep that in mind. But I line my windows, I line my doors, the thresholds of my doors, my windows with black salt to try to combat negativity. Also, I have the red brick clay dust. I put this on my window sills and my door thresholds as well as a protection. And I'm going to tell you for real, there's certain people that just can't step foot in my home. They can't. They can't. I've had people pop up and they're like, oh, I got to go. So it's serving some kind of purpose for me. Other thing to do, you can use, there's 4 Thieves vinegar. I mix this also with the Florida water and the ammonia. And as you see, it says to make your enemies go away, 4 Thieves vinegar. And I have some problems, but no, not like that, and I don't dwell on them as well. Let me see something. No. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second, you guys. Technical difficulties. Okay. Okay, sorry. So yeah, I said the red brick powder. Also, I do black salt. Black salt. Line that doors, window sills. I line that as well. Black salt. I also burn black candles. I use that protection, negativity, to repel negativity. Right, Sonia. Yep, it repels it, exactly. Also, there's, I use incense as well. And then I have sprays too. I use a protection spray. I usually spray this like before I do any divination work. I use my stones, different stones you can use. There's different stones that you can use. Trying to see if she's coming in, but okay. Anyway, there's different stones that you can use, as far as like the black tourmaline, obsidian. I'm trying to see if I have anything right here. Got my obsidian right here. Tourmaline, and for some reason I never can find that one. However, like tiger's eye, you can use as well. This here is homemade hot foot powder. That I use to get rid of people that I don't want, get rid of things I don't want. put it in their shoes, they disappear, they be gone. Right. All right, cool. Miss Hannah will be joining too. So that, see, like Sonia said, if you keep your home clean and keep, wiping down your, like I said, your windows, anything shiny. Okay, so Miss Monica's coming in. Hey.
Hey, everybody.
Talking about ways to protect yourself from negativity. And like I said, negative is inevitable. It's gonna happen, but you can protect yourself so the blow is not so hard. You can, first thing I said, change your mindset. Stop dwelling on a negative thing. Yeah, it happened.
Right.
Speak out that positivity. That's the first thing. First things
But
first.
you also have to change the language.
Oh man.
You gotta change the language because you can't be in your mind all positive. But then when you speak, it's opposite. You counteracting
Exactly.
what you're wanting for yourself.
Exactly.
Like for a lot of y'all who know, like I'm in a grieving state and I'm literally like, I'm going to get back to myself. I'm going to get back bubbly. I'm going to get back happy. Like I'm training the mind and I'm training myself to get back to what I know I'm capable of.
Well, let's change that.
Right.
Let's change that. Instead of going,
I am. Yeah.
Because first thing is first, the English language is all spells.
Mm-hmm.
Been bamboozled, led astray.
Yeah.
Okay. So when we speak, first of all, we always tend to speak about things we don't want. And it happens. And I know I had to catch myself many a times.
Mm-hmm.
Many a times. What do you want in someone? I don't want this and I don't want that and I don't want.
Isn't that weird? When we get asked, what do we want? We always convert.
Hey, Miss Shyla. Right.
We convert to everything we don't want. Like that wasn't even
Everything
a question.
You don't want.
That wasn't even a question.
Why you keep getting everything you don't want? Well, that's because that's what you're dwelling on. That's what you keep saying. The question is, what do you want? It's evident what you don't want. So as long as you keep striving for the positive, the negative is going to try to rear its ugly head up to see.
Every time.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Listen, life be life in you.
Mm-hmm.
Life
I use tools. Some people don't have to use tools. Some people don't have to use tools to combat negativity. I use tools because it helps me in my mindset.
Yeah, I use tools. I use my ancestral altar. That's very big for me. I believe that my ancestors are always at the right place at the right time in full protection, like in full protective mode.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And see, like I said, I got the pink Himalayan sea salt.
Oh yes, I have that. I keep that. That is like number one on my list.
I've got that. I've got the black salt.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the black rice, and I tell them, be careful with the black rice because look what it looks like.
Oh yeah. That'll have you freaking out big time.
Oh, girl, I'm going down the house.
But but I also seal everything. Like everything that comes in, like I clean it off. I clean off what I bring into my home. So if I go to Walmart and I buy a basket, I wipe that off because people have touched it.
Florida water.
Yeah, people have touched it. They've shopped in the same store as you, picked up the same bag. You don't know what transferred. So I want to wipe it off before I use it. That's why they tell you, like, when you buy new clothes, you should wash them before putting them on because people tried them on.
Right. And that's what I was saying about the like the shiny things in your home, people touching your doorknobs and stuff like that that's coming in your home. Clean that off. Because like I said, metal is a conductor. It holds on to energy.
Copper, all of it.
Yeah. So singing bowl, that's another thing. just the sound could put you in a whole different vibration.
I'm gonna say that frequency. I could feel that frequency.
Yeah. So even that sound, and that's what I'm saying, mindfulness meditation. I'm gonna start doing some videos, y'all, for real. But yeah, that's key is your mindset. Combating negativity, protecting yourself. Okay, because once you have a lower vibration, you're subject to anything. You're subject to anything.
Listen, I just had that conversation because somebody was like, why do you want to be out of this grief phase so bad? Because when I am down, I feel like I am the hugest target for everything to come my direction. And I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't need it. And I'm not one to play with. So I want to be better. I'm going to be better. I am better already.
Right.
And so, yeah, being down, and people don't realize that's why people like stress kills. It really does. The moment you get stressed, it's like this happens, this happens, this happens, this happens, and you are not mentally equipped to change the negative energy around you if you already are set in that mentality. So you have to literally untrain a mind that's been trained to operate that way. You're unlearning a learned behavior.
And because you know what? What's the first thing in science you learn? Opposites attract.
Opposites attract. Can't have one without the other.
Yeah, I understand that, but I don't need your negativity to attach to my positivity. No, and you're not about to change my positivity to negative. That's not going to happen.
Yeah, I had a situation. I've personally had a situation where I was in this very high level of positivity, but the person that I was dating at the time, just all he could talk about is, I feel like you're going to leave me. 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 And I'm like, boy, I'm not thinking about that.
I'm happy.
But I'm happy. I'm like planning an engagement, a wedding, all that. I'm excited. I'm happy. I'm right where I want to be. But he said it so much. He manifested a thought that wasn't even there. He manifested me out the door. It was like in his mind, I was already gone. So it is very much true. You have to watch what you say. You have to watch what you think. They have to match up in alignment. And that is the key point of everything that we do in healing, is to be aligned properly, verbally, mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. It all goes in line together.
Now that's not to say, like, if you see some things and things is off, you know what I'm saying? You got to use your intuition. You use your discernment. But the difference with your situation was it was obviously insecurities. You tried to pacify them, and you couldn't pacify them. It's like a colicky baby.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? No matter what.
But that can really hinder. Imagine how much that hinders you.
Yeah,
it turns everything into negative.
A colicky baby. No matter what you do, they're gonna cry because something else is wrong.
You know so the next thing happens.
You gotta fix that in order for them to be okay. But that's not. In that case, that's not up to you. You know what I'm saying? So that was his own, because of past experiences and how he dealt with them. And you heard what I said is how you deal with them. Because it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, okay, you got cheated on. That doesn't mean going to your next relationship with, you're going to cheat on me because that's what happens. Because
that's the negative thought right there, feeding. All it needs is to feed. It's no different than a cancer, a virus, a bacteria. Exactly. It just needs a host, a vulnerable host to feed on. If you are that vulnerable, negativity can feed on you like that. Like literally before you blink.
Sometimes what I do, I might just light an incense and it'll calm me down.
Oh, I'm big on my smells. My candles and incense, I will burn them, and
lavender is very calming.
lavender and vanilla are my favorite two to burn together.
Oh, you smell like cakes and cookies in there.
Lavender, well, that or I do lavender and honey.
Oh,
that smells really good together.
okay.
Definitely with the Palo Santo, frankincense, and myrrh. I keep those incense like on standby.
Right.
That's like a re-up. Like I gotta re-up on those every week.
I even have like
look at the drawer.
These little
bottom drawer.
Calming. I have fortune. And I'll grab my, like I said, I'll grab my stones. Sometimes I have to grab my stones to help me out.
Yeah.
I feeling something. I'm my raw tiger's eye.
Listen, I'll keep a good amethyst stone tucked away somewhere.
And amethyst is good too. Yeah.
Amethyst, yes. I will let that bad boy be stuck somewhere close by. You won't see it, but it's close. That's beautiful. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Thank you.
That is gorgeous.
One of my friends, she bought it for me.
With the tree of life, okay?
Yes.
That like a good amethyst stone. But I like the what do I have over there? What do I have over there? White sage. Yeah.
Oh, actually, this is my sage and cinnamon bundle. So not only does it combat negativity, but it brings in abundance.
Okay. See, and I do my cinnamon in candle form, and then my sage separate.
I got that too. And then I got this one is this is for love, self-love with the roses.
Okay, rose petals, yes. Listen, we can bind up some things, okay?
Yeah, I love it. And like I said, my Palo Santos. Hold on. Garlic. Good old garlic. How about that? Y'all think it just repels vampires.
Not just vampires. Hey, y'all, people sleep on garlic.
Put it in a protection spell.
Sleep on garlic. People sleep on garlic.
I had it right here, right?
Listen.
Yes.
There's a reason why people don't like kissing with garlicky onion breath. It do keep people away. Back up.
And you know what? I love garlic.
I love garlic.
I love onions.
Listen, that is a combo I'm that person. Garlic and onion.
Raw garlic.
Yes. I cook with it.
I love it. An associate, let me stop saying friend because I use that An associate of mine popped up over my house, y'all. I was cleaning. I had the ammonia going. I was cleaning. He popped up over here, and his face instantly went. He said, "What are you doing?"
Cleaning.
Why? What is that smell? Cleaning products. Why? That's ammonia. I can't do it. I gotta go. And flew out the house.
See, I have people that won't even hit the threshold. Like they won't even go over the threshold.
Oh, I had that too.
Like it's like automatic, like is up. There's like a whole shield around my house, a huge shield.
He was trying to be bad. That's what that was.
Give me my pieces out of the window.
And then
because I keep these close by at all times. They should be hanging right atop the window.
It's too bad. Then I had who else? Oh, somebody popped up over my house. There's a woman. She popped up over my house. I opened the door. She looked at me. She said, "I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to come back." And I just looked at her like, "What?" And I knew her. But she popped up without calling or anything. And could not get in the door.
Wow.
And I opened the door, but she couldn't get in.
Wow.
I said, oh, well, I dodged that one.
Right.
And that's another thing. You can, like Monique said, connect to your ancestors, because your ancestors, your spirit guides, your ancestors will
Listen, I keep a good intention bottle. I keep a good intention bottle close by.
Okay, see?
That's my little intention bottles. Like, let's see. This one has
Monique.
Listen, listen. I keep them. I keep them close by. They are. I even have an evicted. I have an eviction bottle. It evicts all things negative, all things that are not for my greater good. I keep those at the thresholds of my windows, my doors. When I say people literally be like, what? They even have looked in my window, like, what is that in your window? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that little bottle. What's in the bottle? Don't worry about what's in the bottle. Oh, well, I'm not coming in because you got that bottle in your window. Okay, well then don't come in. Okay. I'm okay with that.
I had a neighbor that hated me. No good reason, but hated me. I went out with the sage around my house. She went to tell the police that I practice black magic. Oh, okay. Tell me why that lady done sold her house and moved.
So be it.
I didn't do nothing. I did not do nothing. I didn't even speak to the lady. She tried to take me to court. She tried to everything she could do. Tried to put a protection order on me. And the judge was like looking at her like, what is wrong with you? To the point that the lady sold her house and moved. And didn't say nothing to nobody. Like the middle of the night, up and gone. No for sale sign in front of her house. Of course, my neighbors looking at me like, I was like, I didn't do nothing.
I didn't do nothing.
I didn't do anything. Nothing. But negativity cannot live around me.
Right. It can't dwell. It can't dwell. It can't dwell in an abundancy of positive energy.
I don't allow it to.
It doesn't.
No.
And you have to, and that's a boundary that people are not understanding. You have to set that boundary. Exactly. That you don't want negative things around you. You don't want negative people. You don't want negative things. You don't want a negative job. Whatever. That's a boundary. That's like a fence line.
Exactly.
With the barbed wires and the pit bulls behind it.
Okay.
Because when negativity come, when they see the pit bulls, it want to go the opposite direction. But that's setting your intention for positivity.
Pit bulls are so friendly.
They are. Listen, they are. I know. Listen, I've had some. I've had some in my past.
He's a baby. It's my
listen. Listen, I already know. But even they know. Yeah.
You know what? And it's funny because I had the electric guy was in the back, the gas and electric guy, reading the meter. I'm hearing all this commotion. What is that? He in the back playing with my dog. Yeah, pit bull. He was like, those are the friendliest ones. He said it's the people that give them bad names.
So, absolutely.
That's the same with negativity.
Because I've had babies. I've had pit bull and bully babies, and they are just the sweetest little things. But listen, let me tell you, anybody raise their voice in my house? Now that's a different story. My dogs would stand up.
Now, if I raise my voice, he's going to put her to bed. But if Jared do it,
when I do it, he like, oh, she tripping. Let me go the opposite direction. But if you come for me, oh, my dog was at attention.
Oh, my dog has nipped at my son. We were just playing. And we were just playing. We were just playing.
But you know, they say animals and babies are the most intuitive creatures when it comes to learning the negative energy. They know it. They can feel it. They can sense it. Like it's like a part of everything that they are. And some of us have lost that along the way in life. We've lost that intuitive nature to know how to tap into discernment and how to tap into what's right, what's wrong, what's negative, what's positive. It gets you caught up. It'll get you caught up.
Right. Exactly.
Get you
Exactly.
caught up.
So, as far as, like I said, protecting yourself.
Yeah. And protecting yourself both physically and mentally and spiritually. Like it is a full protection. We're not talking just a partial. We saying all the way around. Like all the way around the situation. Protect yourself.
Hannah wants
You know what you want. Ideally, you know what you want for a positive life, for a positive mindset, for a positive way of thinking. Right. But that's the thing. That's what I was saying earlier. When someone asks you, what is it that you want? Stop shifting your mind on what you don't want. Really stop and listen to the question. The question was, what is it that you want? So I want communication. I want positive energy. I want positive reciprocation of love. I want someone to be helpful. Like you have to think and really just don't be so gun-ho to answer a question.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let Hannah in a second.
No, I was just saying, like, you just have to be sure when people ask you questions like that, what is it that you want or what is it that you need? Stop. Mm-hmm. Don't just go off the gun with a thought.
Think about it, right?
Yeah, think about it. So that's all, ladies. I miss y'all. I had to jump on here. I felt this crazy energy. I was like, yeah, my girl's on.
Good. You know what?
See y'all later. I love y'all. Talk to y'all soon.
All right. Miss Hannah, can you hear me? I can't hear you. Oh. Hannah. Did she just realize she live? You're alive. Unmute your mic.
I'm sorry, I was talking to my fiance.
I was like, did she know she on?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes. We was talking about how to protect yourself from negativity, even though we know it's inevitable. It's inevitable. How do you protect yourself? Feel better.
Okay, hold on. Let me go. Hold on, I'm live. Hold on.
Man, leave me alive right now. I can't wait.
Hold on. Okay. I was talking to my sister. One of our high school classmates got killed.
Oh.
Okay. So what we talking about?
How to protect yourself from negativity.
Okay, so one of the ways that you can protect yourself is using Archangel Michael. Okay. Archangel Michael is a protection angel. And there is no way to pray to him, summon him. All you got to do is just say his name and say, hey, protect me from any negativity, any evil eye. Another way is, I don't know if Tiffany brought this up, but I'm sure she did, salt. Black salt, white
salt. Himalayan pink salt.
Pink salt.
You can do white salt too.
Yes.
Certain don't put so much thought into it. Like I said, it's mainly your intention.
Right. Certain crystals that you can use for protection is a tiger eye, a black tiger eye. You can also use emerald. You can use a pyrite. You can use a lapis lazuli. You can use tourmaline, black tourmaline, clear quartz, a selenite. Selenite amplifies protection. Dragon blood. Is it bloodstone crystal?
Aquamarine or bloodstone, right?
Yes. Those are some certain crystals that you can use. Cornelian. Also, cornelian is good to bring in money. Citrine can be used for money or protection.
Tourmaline, obsidian.
Yes. What else? Another way is to protect yourself. You can also raise your vibrations if you feeling negative or you got negative people around you that's bringing negative energy. Is to raise your vibrations, grounding yourself. I will always, for me, my go-to was a black tourmaline. I keep a black tourmaline in my bra. You can also make a protection sachet bag.
And I'm
There's
gonna have those for sale too, you guys.
I will
Protection.
also be having crystals for sale as well. So y'all stay tuned. I'll be going live selling my crystals from $1 to $3 a piece. An auction. But yeah, there are so many ways that you can protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Clapping your hands 3 times, stomping your feet 3 times, throwing salt behind your back, singing bowls. Yes. Sage, you can use sage. Also ammonia. One thing that you want to do if you are a person that it has OCD, when you cleaning your house, protect your house too with sigils. Get you some olive oil,
Yeah.
and make a sigil. Now, how you make a sigil is hey love. How you make a sigil is what you do is you will take the olive oil and you put it on your hands. And before you put the olive oil on your hand, you want to set your intentions of this olive oil as a protection oil. Okay. All oils that we make is usually with olive oil. Okay.
It's just like in church, y'all.
Right. So you
put the sign of the cross with the
Yes.
olive oil on your head.
But what you do with a sigil is when you're making a sigil, you can make a sigil using your three letters of your first, middle, and last name. And when you're doing it, so say for instance, if your first name started S, your middle name started M, and your last name started a B. Okay, so what you would do is you would take your hand and you will mark it behind your door. Okay, you will take the S, okay, and you will put it, but you cannot lift up. And you go back around, make an M and a B. You cannot lift your hand, okay? When you're making sigils, they all should connect, not connect and lift your hand. Because once you lift your hand, that protection is gone.
Connection, right?
Yes. So when you're making the sigil, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that when you're making it, however you want to make it, you want to keep your hand going.
Yes.
Okay. So that's how you make a sigil, a protection sigil. You can make a sigil for anything. Protection. You can make a sigil for money. You can make a sigil for self-love. You can make a sigil for anything, but
I wrote
anytime you want to. Okay. Also, oh, sorry, y'all. Another way you can protect yourself. Another way you can protect yourself is so you know Halloween is coming up. They have black candles. Okay, now there's color correspondence in the magical world. Okay, and black is to prevent negative energy. It diminishes negative energy. So what you can do is before you light that black candle, you want to take a pen or a knife and you want to carve protection in that black candle. You could also use a white candle to, substitute for the black, because white substitute for anything. Okay. But you want to write protection in there. You want to write protection for what you want to protect. You want to carve it in there. Protection for your children, protection over your house, protection over your car, protection over anything that you want to protect. Carve it over there and light that candle, and let that candle burn. Do not blow it out. You want to cuff it out. Okay. When you're doing any kind of work, you want to not blow out your candle. You want to take the candle snuffer and you want to snuff it out. Okay.
Here's a candle snuffer. Okay. This is a candle snuffer. If you are good.
Yeah, you can put your hand on it, but I don't prefer to do that.
If you're good.
But that's some of the ways that you can protect yourself right now through retrograde. I had just made a post and I'm gonna make y'all laugh, y'all. So it said, spirit, stay humble. And I said, me, I am. And then retrograde come and it said, bitch, fuck you.
Right.
And I said, to retrograde, I'm with the shits right now. And then and the spirit comes back and said, no reaction. I said, stay humble. And then I say, me, I'm trying not to flip the table on retrograde and listen to spirit at the same time. It's just, when we are in retrograde, we are triggered by so many people and so many situations that protection is something that you want to do. Now, what people don't tell you guys is mind stimulation is definitely needed around retrograde right now. So some crystals that you can use to stimulate your mind to make sure that you stay focused on the things that you need to be doing for you is a lapis lazuli and a black tiger eye. They are good for mind stimulation as well. So to keep your mind stimulated and focus on the positive and not the negative, have one of them crystals around you. Okay.
I also told them about garlic. Garlic and just regular sprays. I also have a Palo Santos clearing spray.
Yes, Palo Santos is good too.
And you know what? And sometimes if I don't have, because like I said, I'm a hands-on person. If I don't have that, truthfully, I'll write it right on my ancestor money.
Yeah.
But it's your intention. It's what you put into it, because that's what spirituality is anyway. What you put in is what you get out. Okay. If you put in the work, you're gonna get back good stuff. And it depends on what work you put in. You put in negative work, you put in positive work. You know what I'm saying? So if you have to change your mindset, first of all. Are you frozen, Hannah? I think you are. But you have to change your mindset, first of all. Take your negatives out of your vocabulary. What you don't want doesn't matter. Always focus on what you want. Because once you lower your vibration, you're susceptible. Once you lower your vibration, then you're susceptible to all kind of negativity. And at that point, you got to be accountable for your own actions. You got to be accountable for your own actions. Yeah, but you got to be accountable for your own actions. Okay, we lost Hannah. Maybe she'll join back in, or maybe Miss Monique will join in again. But anyway, if there's any questions, please put them down below. It looks like I lost a lot of people. Let's see. Any questions? There we go. Let her go. There you go.
Okay.
So yeah, I was asking. That looks like we're down to one viewer, but
yeah, but I lost connection.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, wow. But yeah, as far as like I said, you want to change your mindset. That's number one with protection.
Yes.
Negativity, because once you lower your vibration, and no, yeah, things people do, people say this gonna piss you off, but it's your responsibility to keep your vibrations at a higher
right, and stimulate and make sure you stay, your mind stay clear right now, because a lot of times retrograde put people in your life that just going to trigger you or push you or make you react, and right now it's just not a great time to react to anything or take anything with a grain of salt right now, because if you take it too far and you start allowing people to trigger you and start to allowing people to take you out of your element, then you're going to be just a part of retrograde. You're going to create more chaos in your life, more than
And
retrograde.
not even just retrograde, even after retrograde.
Right.
You wonder why, you see them people is like, with my luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because that's what you claim. That's
right.
what you expect. You expect a stinky outcome. You
Right.
expect a shitty outcome, and that's what you're gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
Fact. That person that be like, "Oh, I never get this, or I'm never lucky. I'm never this." Yeah, you never are, and you're never gonna be.
Because you're speaking negative on your situation.
You're dwelling on it, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So, in order to change that, it's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta take own your own shit first.
Right. Not only that, make sure that you take accountability for the things that you are creating in your life, because your actions create your actions create your life.
Yes. Nobody else's. Now you can let other people's actions create your reality, but guess what? It still goes down to you let that happen.
Right. The law of cause and effect.
So, if you dwell on negative situations, you're always going to find yourself in a negative situation.
Right.
It's that wheel that you're turning. If you, yesterday I got robbed and they took all my money, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, and I'm so sick, and then 2 weeks from now, 2 weeks ago they robbed me and they took my money. Guess what? You got paid. If you get paid weekly, you got paid 2 weeks, and you still talking about how broke you are because they stole your money that one time. Your body's still going through that. When your body still keeps going through that negativity that you're bringing it through, you're stressing yourself out. You're causing the heart attacks. You're causing the high cholesterol. You're causing the high blood pressure. Things like you're causing the breakouts. Yep. You're causing your hair to fall out. You're causing yourself to gain or lose weight.
Right. You have to stay clear of the negative thinking, stay clear of all negative people. And if you do have negative people in your life before and after and during retrograde, maybe you need to declutter, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So right now, this is a good time to start removing people, places, and things out of your life as well. Protection is needed. So if anybody need more information on that, do not hesitate to comment in the comment section of this live stream after it play. Also, y'all, we got some goodies for y'all coming this October. Y'all pay attention to that. And do not forget to listen to our podcast every Friday and every Monday at 11 a.m. Okay. We also looking for guest speakers. So if you want to be a part of the podcast or want to be a part of the podcast like every other podcast, do not hesitate to inbox any of us so you could be a part of that.
Right. I got new dream cards, dream interpretation cards, you guys, and they want to be broken in. So let me, them dreams that's coming to you, let me know. I'm gonna find out, break them in together.
Yes.
I'm coming with the meditation videos. I'm trying to figure out how to actually put it together.
Right.
I'm coming with it. I'm gonna do this one more time because it felt so good when Monique was on here. I'm gonna come with the singing bowl.
Oh, my little curly hair.
Okay.
Yes. That is something y'all should invest in too, because I have a couple of them. But you should invest in those. Those raise your vibrations.
And different sizes have different tones too.
Yes, and that one, the one that she has, I have the same one. But if you use it, and you hear it, you can hear the harder, the faster you hit it, the faster you move the stick, the louder it goes, the higher it goes.
You know what? I was doing this when I was getting my nails done. After I finished doing it, we kept hearing it. It kept doing it later. We kept hearing it. They were like, "You hear that?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Uh,
I said, "It's in the air. It caught into the air."
right. Go faster, sister.
Ooh. But I love it. I look. I could just do it from here and get a start.
Right. You ain't even gotta hit it.
See?
And they're so easy to use. You don't have to press on it too hard to make the noise.
Oh, and it actually came on this little ring. I've never used it with the
I got
ring.
the same one. But
I
you
guess
guys,
it's better in
we
your
gonna
hand.
let you guys go. That's
It's
just some
been almost an hour on here.
yes. And I only been on here for maybe 10 minutes because this has been so much going on. But definitely you guys watch this video on the replay. Ask any questions that you may have. We'll try our best to get to every
Yes.
question and every answer. But I also do want to tell you that this is a good time to clean your house and cleanse your house and protect your house. So scrub your walls with Florida water. If you have carpet, use Florida water to clean your carpet, ammonia, salt, rosemary, thymes, anything that you have in your cabinet, put it in your mop water. Okay, I mop my water with rosemary, ammonia, and Florida water. I mop my floors with that. And then rosemary is a protection herb too. You can burn rosemary as well to protect your
Mhm.
house. Mugwort is a protection oil
Yeah.
too. Okay, now a disclaimer: I will tell you this: is that if you're going to burn rosemary, I'm not rosemary, but mugwort, make sure that you can't get pregnant or you're not pregnant. Mugwort will is danger to your baby. Okay, it's a danger to your baby. If your kids have asthma, you have asthma, do not burn herbs in your house. Okay,
Right. You don't want to burn anything really if you got breathing
if
problems.
you
So
got breathing problems. Okay, that's a disclaimer for anybody that is dealing with any kind of asthma or anything that deals with the lungs. Okay,
hmm
so
the mango root, putting it in a mojo bag. You can use that to break hexes and things like that.
mhm. Yes, yes,
A lot
yes,
of times people think you're hexed or you're cursed or something like that. And no, you're not. You're cursing yourself. You're hexing yourself because you're walking around with all negative Nelly.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
A negative Nancy.
right, right. Negative
Right.
Nancy.
Lord Jesus, y'all just make sure y'all stay humble, stay protected, and stay positive. Okay, I'm just gonna say that not just for retrograde, but for the rest of this year.
Oh yeah, and you know what? When we go into the winter months, you got to think about it. That's when everything is like dead. So do a lot of protection during that time
Yes,
because a lot of unsavory things happen during the winter time. If you ever noticed that, so
yes,
do a lot of protection.
hmm
Um, when the weather break, like change of weather, it seems like it's always something that happens. So that's where think about where they come up with spring cleaning and all that. They come up with that because those were times to get rid of old energy,
right,
old negative energy that was no longer serving your purpose. So you had to get rid of it. That's what
right,
this spring cleaning was. Now we were bamboozled and we were told spring happened at such and such time. No, spring actually is what in like April, May, or
hmm
March,
March.
March. No, that's the first of the year. So you
Yeah,
should have your house clean for that, not for New Year's.
right,
Because you can have it clean for New Year's. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, um, it's more than just once. It's more than just once. You don't want to do it just then. You want to do it then. You want to do it in March. I do it every change of weather. Every change of
I would
weather.
do it every 3 months. If you can't do it every
Change of
3 months,
weather. Yep.
do it once a month.
Mm-hmm. Every change of weather. Exactly. She froze on us again. So we're gonna go ahead and get off here. And I do appreciate you guys for joining me. Please watch the recap, the replay. Let us know that you're watching the replay. Until next time, love you, love you, love you. And oh yeah, October 30th at 3:33, we're gonna have talking with the ancestors, talking to the ancestors. So join us, October 30th, 3:33. Also, there is a class to learning how to balance your mind, body, and soul. We're gonna get the actual date of that, but that will be coming up as well. It's $25.25. There we go. $25.25 to join. So make sure you guys check that out. Join. You will really, really enjoy it. We're going to have yoga, meditation, life coaching. We're going to remove these blockages that we're going through, because we're all going through some blockages. So we're going to remove these blockages. So join us, 25.25. And the events actually should be in there. So till next time, I love you, What Beans. Yeah, I see. I see. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. So love you, Sacred Creative Vital Beings. We love you. We love you. We will be back. And you know what? Start joining us. We're going to be here. You're going to see a face 3 times a day. That's going to happen. It's happening. Till next time.